part and parcel of this book uh, felicitation function. And this actually, I feel very proud being a part and parcel because of my guide, Dr. Rekha Pande madam. So I have participated so many national and international conferences and all that, but for the first time, I'm one of the speakers uh, uh, to say a few words about this function and the publication of her book. This is her second volume, but I can't forget my ma'am. Because I joined in the year 1990, 34 years back. I joined my PhD in Hyderabad Central University. That time, ma'am has helped me a lot and all that. First, I joined with some other supervisor, and but I joined in 1992 only under her guidance. But since 1992 till this date, Madam has consistently encouraged me to do so many things and all that. Recently, my two students have submitted their PhD. Then I send my invitation to ma'am, and ma'am immediately she has responded, and you do well and all that. Whatever help you want and all that, you can ask me and all that. Like that, Madam has actually uh, she feels very proud and all that. She used to attend almost all the national and international conferences and all that, and I used to be part and parcel of that conferences also. Recently, I met her in Hyderabad as well as Warangal, Indian History Congress. There I attended and all that. And Madam, she called me, and then actually you are my students, all my students. What Rizwan Sab said, double digit members. See, I also produced so many PhD students, but very few of them got very good positions and all that. They are working in university. But all Madam students, almost all the students are in very good positions and all that. And Madam is very proud of saying this thing in the open forum. And Madam said and all that you have to develop a lot and all that. Whenever I meet her and all that, I used to actually submit my papers and other thing and all that. I availed the fellowships, JRFSR and all that. I used to get some lump sum amount, 6 months or 1 year fellowship, that huge amount. But Madam did not say anything and all that. She used to sign all the papers and all that. And okay, Raja, you do everything and all that. And her blessings, I am now actually I'm heading the Department of History in Annamalai University, and also I'm a deputy director of Center for Distance and Online Education, Annamalai University, and I have eight more PhD students are doing PhD under my guidance, and four of them are submitted and two of them got awarded recently last week only. And I've been a member of all the, I mean, what do you call this thing, what do you call associations, and I got very good positions only because of Madam's blessings, and her blessings are from all of that heart. She used to always, she came to my university, Annamal University once. Actually, now I'm planning to invite ma'am to my university, and I'm going to honor her and all that. Certainly, I have 2 more years service and all that. At that time, definitely I'll call her and I'll yeah, invite her. And I want to be part and parcel of this. Actually, this book. I mean, Jiva is my close friend. Jiva asked me many times, Anna, Anna, he used to call me always Anna, Anna means brother. Anna, you have to write one article about that. Actually, in the first volume also, I sent one article and all that. But in the meantime, something has happened and all that. I couldn't write that article. Yeah, it's very. I mean, yeah, my family members all are very happy here. They are all listening here. They are all nearby my house right now. I'm in Pondicherry. Uh, Actually, I wanted to say. Actually, Jiva said that only 2 minutes only you have to take, and yeah, don't take too much of time and all that. Yeah, because so many scholars all over the world uh, are participating, but don't take more than 2 minutes and all that. Jiva very strictly told me, but I have taken more than 2 minutes and all that. I feel actually, Batma, madam, was she was my senior, but she has joined the first under her guidance. At the time, actually, I'm her senior. 1990, I joined and all that, but the other guide. Then later, I joined. My scholars, all scholars, ma'am, she never uttered not even a single word against me and all that. And she actually I'm very, very thankful to madam. I'm seeing you. Uh, I need your what you call this thing. Always your guidance. I feel very proud of being part and parcel of this international, national, and reputed international reputed scholars are there. And only because of you, I am your opportunity. I got an opportunity to speak on this occasion. I'm very, very, I'm flustered. I don't have any words to say and all that, but thanks a lot and all that. And once again, I thank all the, vertical participants and galaxy of scholars, the historians are there and all that. And I feel very proud and all that. Thanks a lot for this
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you, sir.
opportunity. Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you so much,
Thank you.
sir. It
Thank
was
you.
nice hearing you those
Yeah,
golden
thank you.
words. So
Yeah,
now, in this regard, I am going to invite Professor Harish Channa, who is going to join us from University of Allahabad. So, over to you, Harish Channa. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Over to you, sir.
Um, mine. It has been a very memorable journey with ma'am, I should say. I was a student. It was a millennium batch. They used to say Pune. And I was associated with ma'am right till 2010, till my PhD was awarded. And ma'am has always been like a mother, I would say, because just as how we feel very comfortable with our mother, the same way I felt comfortable with ma'am, and she was always be ready to help us and guide us. And above all, I would say that even till this day, ma'am has been a motivating factor for me to progress in my career. And one special thing which I think ma'am would agree with me is I am working right now in the alma mater of Rekha ma'am. So I should say that she always used to get excited whenever, like, Harish, whenever you're coming to Hyderabad, I would like to meet you. I would like to know what is going on in Allahabad, because that is my alma mater. I studied there, and how are my seniors, juniors? Because ma'am's senior and juniors were my colleagues in the department when I joined 11 years back in 2013. So ma'am was very happy, very excited. In fact, when I got position here, ma'am was the first person to call me and inform me that Harish, you made it at Allahabad University. So she was very happy. And when I completed my MA, and then finally when I started pursuing my MPhil and then PhD, it was all a very a very memorable and very fruitful. So many things I learned from ma'am. And I still remember ma'am was deputed to Maulana Azad Urdu University in the Women's Center there, Center for Women Studies there. And for me, it was very difficult coming from the university to Gachibowli, and that area was not developed compared to today. Today, it is a very developed area. We have transport and other aspects, but that time it was very difficult to reach the university also. And it was late March heat of Hyderabad, and I felt very difficult to come over. And I requested ma'am, ma'am, I am not able to come in the summer heat. So then she, like, again, how I put it in the beginning, like a mother, she told, it's okay, Arish, no problem. You can come to my home. I will sign your fellowship forms. It is not a problem. So I still remember that, that motherly concern, that affection. Even when I speak to my students, I speak about my teacher. I tell them that, today I'm here. It is because of the blessings of my teacher. So I imbibed many qualities from ma'am, and I hope I'm doing justice to it by in the sense, like, passing on to the future generation also as to how they have to work and carry out their research and contribute to the subject also. So I thank Jiva and uh, all others, and I'm very happy to see MC Raja Anna. I think 4 months back only, ma'am, yourself, and we three of us met at Warangal's Indian History Congress, Kakatiya University. And I'm again very happy to meet and see all my seniors. I don't know if Zawali has joined, because she was my class fellow in MA, and we both of us were the same batch where we pursued our MPhil and PhD with Rekha ma'am. So, and I'm happy to see my juniors, Jiva And Rizwan has recently shifted to Vellore in Tamil Nadu. And thank you very much. And I congratulate all of them for their success in bringing out the volume on history as well as the gender books, both the books. And I'm happy to see my teacher M.N. Rajesh sir also. In fact, we were the first batch when sir joined the department. So it was definitely memorable to see all my teachers, seniors and juniors. Thank you once again, Jiva and Rizwan. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you. It was nice hearing you. So now, in this regard, again, I'm going to invite Dr. Karan Palsania, sir, who is going to join us from Central University of Haryana. So, what do you, Karan bhai? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Rizwan.
Okay. Over to you, sir.
So, first of all, thank you so much for inviting. It's it's a great moment for all of us. The journey and the precious moments we have shared with the Rekha Pande ma'am, those will be lifelong with us. Actually, I was so much engrossed in the politics. I was so much engrossed in the student activism. But after that also, the way she has supervised, mentored like a mother, and uh, gave a way of shown a way to the life that will be lifelong with me. She always, you know, pushed me that you have to, uh, read, you have to write, you have to give your chapters on time. So it was not an easy task for me. But the way she have, politely and with a motherly, that authority, she actually asked, and that way things have helped in my personal life. So I would say that, there is a huge and immense contribution from her to my life, and we cherish these moments, those days of our life. And I hope many of my students also have joined today. That same kind of the affection, same kind of the commitment, and same kind of the vision we we have got from the ma'am, we will be able to do justice with them. So this is a very special moment, and it's a great that such a you know uh, great contribution made by each and every scholar. So thank you so much, ma'am, for each and everything which we have got from you, and we'll try to keep it intact in our life, and we'll try to pass it on to the next generation. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Karan bhai. Now, in this regard, I'm going to invite Kishore Anna so to speak few words in this for the felicitation in the Rekha Ma'am's volume. Kishore Anna, are you there? Okay, nothing to worry. Now, we are also having Vitsu Yanu who is going to speak. Vitsu Yanu, ma'am, are you there?
Kishore is there.
I'm here. Am I audible? Hi, good evening,
Kishore and
everyone.
Vitsu both are there.
Okay.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone from Nagaland here. It's so good to see every one of you. And thank you so much, Jiva, Rizwan, Sir, Rajesh, for including my paper in the book. I would say one of the best quality and the common quality that everyone would agree is that Rekha ma'am treats every of the student equally. So thank you so much, ma'am. That is a unique quality that you have. You treat all the students equally. Thank you so much. As Harish and other scholars also said, Rekha ma'am has been a mother to me because I was far from home, and from the beginning itself till the end of my PhD, she has been a motherly figure. And as Rajesh has said, she always encouraged us to pursue our ideas for research also, and she will always push us to the edge. And that is the reason why I have gained a lot of confidence. And my friends, my other scholars friends will always envy me because I have a very good guide where like I can share all my problems, be it in academics or outside also. I will just share to her whenever I'm down also. And then I think many of the scholars will agree to that also again. Until today, she still remembers each and every scholars, be it MPhil or PhD. She remembers what we are doing and where we are, and then she will still keep us feeding us intellectually. So for this also, I would like to thank ma'am. And then all this I used to share to my colleagues also, and then they still they have not met madam, but from the pictures, one of my friends, she will say that now I feel as if I know your supervisor, because I always share the pictures that she always share. And since we're given just 2 minutes, I would also like to say that till today, I encourage my students and then tell about Madam Rekha, where she has been a role model for me. I always think whether I can be like her someday. And today I am the principal of a college, and it's all because of Rekha ma'am's blessing that I'm here with confidence. And in the days to come also, I will need her blessing also. And once again, thank you, Jiva, Rizwan, and Sirajesh, everyone, for including my paper here. And I would like to welcome all of you to Nagaland whenever time is given to you for any seminar or any program. Thank you so much for giving me the time.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your kind words. It was nice listening to you. Now I will invite Kishore Anno to speak few words. Kishore Anno, are you there? Okay, fair enough. Now, in this regard, I'm going to invite Asita ma'am. Asita ma'am, are you there?
She's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Jiva. Thank you, Rizwan. Then I consider this as a privilege to speak about my teacher and mentor, Rekha ma'am. I have known her since my master's in history time, as I took her multiple courses at that time. I remember her as an enthusiastic teacher, and she was a very sensible mentor to students coming from diverse backgrounds. And it is my interaction with her during the um, um, masters. I got inspired to do research in gender studies. I joined as her MPhil student, and I have done my PhD also under her supervision. Her expertise and interest in combining gender and history shaped my career, and she continues to inspire my work even today. And her ability to bring professional and personal concerns in her own career has been very inspiring for me. And I'm sure this is true for all her students who achieved wonderful academic positions across the country after pursuing their PhD. Then, ma'am, I have seen a great academician and administrator and a great human being in you. Her approach towards students actually beyond formal spaces and her personal concerns while mentoring students are something that should inspire everyone, because this matters a lot in the life of PhD students. So this is my I don't want to take much time. Then if I so thank you so much, ma'am, once again. Then thank you so much, Jiva, Rizwan, and Rajesh sir, and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So it was nice listening to you. Now we are about to come to an end our program, but beforehand, like I can see, like Rekha ma'am is becoming a little emotional. So I would say, like Rekha ma'am, we are having a very big family now. Like all your
Kishore and I have joined
Kishore is
Rizwan
there.
actually.
Kishore is
okay,
there.
okay. So over to you, Kishoranna. Before like that, what I was saying, like Rekha ma'am, we are your student and your children, so you are having a very big family. So in that regard, now I'll invite Kishoranna to speak on behalf. Kishoranna, are you there? Okay, Kishoranna. Okay, now we are cutting. So we are running out of the time. So
Kishore is
I'm
there,
going.
na? Kishore, na, are you?
Just
Kishoranna, are you
unmute.
there?
Kishore, unmute Kishore.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
you.
We are
Can hear
Yeah.
hearing you now.
Yeah. Thank you, Rizwan, for giving me this opportunity. Congratulations, ma'am. First of all, I want to also congratulations Rizwan and other editors who brought up this edited volume in honor of Professor Rekha Pande. I thank you on behalf of ma'am that you did a great work. This is the second volume, if I'm not wrong. I remember when I joined in PhD. I want to take 1 or 2 minutes. Forgive me for this. It's already late. I joined in PhD in 2013. She invited me to her home as a part of Diwali celebration. It's like every Diwali that we used to go to her home for the party. It was like a celebration. She used to consider all her students as her family. And in the 2013, she introduced me. I still remember she introduced me to all the senior students. This is the youngest child of mine. I still remember. Thank you, ma'am, for everything that you guided us, supervised. Thank you so much for everything that I did, MPhil and PhD under your guidance. Thank you, ma'am, for everything. Okay, thank you, Rizwan. That's all I can.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. It was nice listening to you. Now I'm going to invite Pavitra. Pavitra, ma'am, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and you can also speak? Pavitra Sharma.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Actually, I don't have many, I don't have words to say right now, but what I feel is I'll always be Rekha ma'am's student, a PhD student, wherein unfortunately by the university I could not work under her during this tenure. So I'm extremely sorry, ma'am. I could not do justice to my work, which I'm doing right now, but all the way, all along towards my PhD journey, be it from the very start of my MPhil till my PhD days, you were the first person whom I met, a motherly person who has compassion, was very sensitive, who has taught me how to raise voice for women's rights, be it a taboo subject or a subject which is very, very sensitive. You have always been there to not only help me go through my personal struggle, but also throughout my academic journey. So thank you so much, ma'am. You'll always be remembered, and I will always keep on clinging on you throughout my career and be it in all my personal life also. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being there every time. And I feel so privileged to, maybe I might not have done justice, but I feel really privileged to have written a small bit of an article in a tribute to your upcoming book. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for being there always with me and with my family also always. Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you, Pavitra ma'am. Now I got a special invitation. Like Pooja ma'am is also there. So she's also wanted to say a few words. So what to you, Pooja ma'am? Pooja Shetty ma'am? Are you there? Yeah.
Yes, Rizwan.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Uh, when everyone was speaking, I was not at home. So when everyone was speaking and I was hearing to them, I felt like, no, I have to speak, because without sharing my experience, without sharing the movement that I had with ma'am in university, I think the whole journey of mine as a scholar would be incomplete. So I had to do this, not for ma'am, but for myself, to show my respect and my gratitude towards her. Even to start with, there was a program in my university, and it was on Women's Day. I haven't shared this with ma'am. So what happened that day was like, as I'm the single faculty, I have to be everywhere, doing everything. So that day I was like anchoring, and I had to invite my HOD for the program. And out of nowhere, and it was not a thought thing, instead, my HOD's name is Rakhi Kolita Moral. Instead of calling Rakhi Kolita Moral, 2 to 3 times I have been repeatedly saying Rekha Pande, Rekha Pande, Rekha Pande, Professor Rekha Pande. And the audience in the house were stuck, and they were seeing me, because faculty cannot forget the HOD's name anyway. So that was, and then I said, say, so sorry, because today is International Women's Day, and we are celebrating the people who have supported us, who have been there, and the people who have made it possible in our lives to stand here where I'm standing right now. And therefore, unconsciously, it is from my heart, I have taken my guide's name, and nowhere ever can I forget her. So that is what she means to me. Because even now, when I'm a faculty, I consider myself to be a scholar of Professor Rekha Pande, because in each moment of my life, whether it's small or big or whatever, I don't know, I just text her. I text her saying, ma'am, I have this issue, I want to speak to you. And even though there is a time difference now, she would not reply instantly. I understand that because of the time difference. But the very first thing that she does in the morning is like she gives me a call. And that is the very happy moment in my life, where a teacher is always available for the student. So much gratitude, respect, love for you, ma'am, because the everyone has been saying this motherly concern, motherly concern. This is what is the motherly concern that we have received from you when we were away from home, feeling home at that moment. Thank you so much, ma'am. So much gratitude, love, respect, everything. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It was nice listening to you. Now, without further ado, let me invite to speak Rekha, ma'am.